Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Stalktober special event of the Heart of the Jakuls. As always, I'm your intrepid host, Lothran, and the end of the work is finally in sight. So let's shovel and tote our hauls as efficiently as we can. Hurry up and fetch that snack you're thinking of. Take the best spot there is, and get as snug as you can ever be to pay careful attention to Beast Among. Veer huddled for warmth against the curling strands of leather like blades. He had them. He didn't know what they were called, how large they would become, but after everything, all that loss, they never left, growing from his back, emerging from his spine. Veer could feel it. The poison his father had said was in him. He felt closer to these creatures around than he did to his family ever since he'd gone to the spire on the hill. He remembered flashes, bits and pieces, hunger for flesh, blood, rivers of thick black jackal blood splattering with warmth and peace against Veera's face. Yet, from what should grow dread in him, there came, of such growing needful desire, a comfort. He felt welcome. Veer belonged now. One of them nuzzled against his face, smelling his sadness in the air about them. He nuzzled back, rubbing his blood-soaked hands into the mane of the powerful beast before him. He wanted to let go. Veer's skin itched. It burned in places. The long, round, pale stone rose up and disappeared in his thoughts. The tower, the pain and the electric fury, the fading thought of hard, angled shapes drifting across his thoughts. Veer knew he was changing, being changed. But he liked it, the power of it, flowing through him. His young sister's blood dripping from his fingertips. He licked his hands clean, relishing the sweet, wondrous flavor of every last drop. His jaw began to ache and stretch as his skin hardened. The others scraped at his itching skin with their razor-sharp claws, slicing through to the prize beneath, but drawing not an ounce of blood. Veer tugged and pulled at the loose, rotten flaps of flesh, slowly extracting himself from the prison of his old life. He heard distant, gibbering shouts. Some of the others disappeared, off to fend for the pack. Growls at some foreign threat. A spire, tall, permanent, residing over the land, choosing, selecting. Veer felt his mind slip as his face elongated, his hands burning with such fire that he ate his fingers off his very palms, and then his toes. He wriggled and thrashed as the plates formed onto his back, each bit of armor growing streams of thin, dark blue cloth. He needed to feel them. He needed to help them. The pack must survive. But his mother held him in place with two mighty paws, snarling down at him. She needed him to survive. The pack would live. It would manage. He must become. Finish at the tower and the white stone. The white stone demanded it. Veer rose from the stain of his old self, hungrily munching on the remaining bits of what he'd once been, hearing the song of the tower in his mind. Obey the tower, obey the pale stone in your mind, obey, kill and consume all those that threaten the tower, find and bring children, soft and pliable. The tower will use them as it sees fit. Obey the tower, sometimes food, obey the tower, sometimes friend. Obey. You must obey. And so it is. Our brief time together has once more found its end. I hope you learned as much as I tried to teach you. As always, I've been your receptive host, Lothran, and this was Beast Among, another story right from the heart of the Jakuls. And now I guide you further down the proper path. Corvoth, lead them the rest of the way.
Okay, Lothran. Hello and good night to each and all. Please leave your comments, questions, and benevolence down below. None of that terrible, rude, or mean stuff, though. You keep that to yourself. Remember to like and share and subscribe to help us learn and spread and grow. We strongly encourage each and every one of you to do everything in your power to stay safe out there. Goodbye and good luck. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.